Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Mauricio Umansky shared a sweet photo of his and Kyle Richards' recent reunion at home. The estranged RKOBH couple came together to celebrate their daughter Alexia Umansky's engagement. While there's no universal blueprint on how to handle a marital split, Mauricio Umansky and Kyle Richards are doing the best they can. Since announcing their separation in 2023, the ex-couple has not only established a healthy co-parenting dynamic, but also a loving friendship. This was further demonstrated on Instagram last week, when the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills husband posted a sweet photo of his and Kyle's recent reunion. The picture was taken during their daughter, Alexia Umansky's engagement party at Kyle's Encino home. Mauricio and Kyle were seen smiling ear to ear as they posed beside Alexia and their soon-to-be son-in-law, Jake Singerman. The former couple stepped out in what appeared to be coordinated outfits, with Kyle wearing a beautiful burgundy sequin dress that perfectly matched Mauricio's two-button suit. You can see the family photo here. Mauricio also shared a picture of himself dancing with Alexia during the backyard party. At one point during the celebration, Alexia delivered a heartfelt speech in which she expressed gratitude for her parents and the home they built together. "There's words I'd like to say for another day, if you know what I mean," she began. "But I do want to start by thanking, first and foremost, my mom and dad. I love you guys so much. We wouldn't be here without you guys today. This home is what it is because of you. I wanted to celebrate so badly here because of the home you made for us." After 5 years of dating, Jake proposed to Alexia at their cozy SoCal home, which now share with their 2 cats. The couple, who have known each other since grade school, are set to tie the knot on September 6 in their family's go-to-vacation spot, Aspen. Kyle recently revealed that Alexia is knee-deep in the wedding planning process, which is why she couldn't give too many details about the ceremony. "I can't tell you that now because we're still planning it," Kyle told Extra TV. "Every day, we're organizing and planning and hiring, so nothing yet." Kyle was then asked if she had given Alexia any marriage advice ahead of her big day. The Beverly Hills mom said her daughter already had a good example of a healthy marriage, referring to her and Mauricio's decades-long romance. "You know what? She's grown up with her mom and dad, seeing our marriage," Kyle began. "Obviously, we're going through what we're going through now, but Alexia always saw a positive image of what that is. And now I think she's seeing a positive image of what being separated can look like. I think we're doing the best we can, and I think our kids feel that." Get more details on Kyle and Mauricio's post-split relationship, and why Kyle's big sister Kathy Hilton is holding out hope for a reconciliation that needed no words, just a single photo, quietly posted, quietly received, yet echoing across the internet with the kind of warmth that only real love, even in its most complex form, can bring. Mauricio Umansky, real estate mogul, television personality, and husband to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards, shared a sweet photo that instantly had fans and followers pausing their scroll to take a second look, and maybe even breathe a little sigh of relief. The photo? Simple. Beautiful. Unpretentious. It wasn't a red carpet moment, nor a posed portrait in a designer suit and couture dress. It was taken at home, where stories linger in the floorboards and memories hang in the air like subtle perfume. Mauricio and Kyle were side by side on their backyard patio, sunlight streaming behind them, the familiar tones of Southern California golden hour painting their smiles with a soft glow. Their arms casually rested across each other's shoulders in a way that seemed less like a statement and more like a reflex, a rhythm learned over the years of building a life together. After months of public speculation, cryptic Instagram posts, and a season of Housewives that seemed to peel back the layers of their marriage in real time, the image said what words couldn't quite articulate. Something remained between them: connection, affection, history, maybe even healing. Their fans, ever watchful and deeply invested, had been navigating the emotional waters of the couple's recent ups and downs. Whispers of a separation, questions of whether love could endure the storm of fame, family, and the passage of time. But the caption that accompanied Mauricio's photo made hearts flutter. Home, where it all began, just 2 words, yet in those words lived decades of memories. It had been a whirlwind of a year. Mauricio, busy with his real estate empire, the agency, and dancing his heart out on Dancing with the Stars, had seemed to live in a constant buzz of motion. Kyle, on the other hand, had found herself at the center of both public attention and personal introspection. From cryptic quotes on Instagram to candid confessions in reunion episodes, it became clear that change was rippling through their once solid foundation. But love stories are rarely linear, and theirs, written with laughter, tears, 4 daughters, and a sprawling Beverly Hills estate, was far from finished. The image quickly made the rounds, finding its way onto fan pages, tabloids, and talk shows. Some speculated it was a PR move. Others clung to it as a sign of reconciliation. But perhaps it wasn't about narrative control or fan service. Perhaps it was just what it looked like: 2 people who'd shared a life, finding a moment of peace together at home. And what is home, really, if not the place where you're allowed to be your most unguarded self? In the photo, there was no glitter, no Bravo-branded drama, no buzz of press releases or whispered rumors. Just Mauricio's arm gently resting around Kyle, her smile softened by what seemed like a sense of comfort. Maybe not certainty, but comfort, and sometimes that's more meaningful. Behind the scenes, sources close to the family shared that the reunion had been a long time coming. "They've been communicating more lately," one said. "There's still love there, no doubt, it's just complicated." And isn't that the most honest way to describe any long-term relationship? Their children, too, have played a part in this quiet coming back together. Farah, Alexia, Sophia, and Portia, each a reflection of their shared love, have often been the glue, the joyful distractions, the reminders of what truly matters. It was Portia's birthday, some speculated, that may have brought them under the same roof again. But even if the reunion was sparked by a family event, the image told a story beyond duty. It told of 2 people choosing, for a moment, to sit together on the patio where they'd likely once sipped morning coffee, dreamed of the future, and laughed about the chaos of raising girls in a world that never stops watching. That patio, framed by lavender bushes and climbing ivy, has heard more than its fair share of whispered apologies and shared silences. Mauricio's choice to share the photo publicly was significant. He didn't post it on an anniversary. He didn't offer explanations. He didn't even tag Kyle. It wasn't performative. It felt more like a snapshot into a sacred in-between space, a moment of genuine connection. The reactions online were swift and divided, because of course they were. Some cheered, "True love always finds its way." Others were more cautious. One photo doesn't fix everything. But perhaps both responses are valid. Maybe it's okay to hope while still holding space for complexity.